The Witcher is a fantasy drama television series created by Lauren Schmidt-Hissrich for Netflix. It is based on the book series of the same name by Polish writer Andrzej Sapkowski. Season 3 of The Witcher was released in 2 parts. Volume 1 with 5 episodes premiered on 29 June 2023 and Volume 2 with 3 episodes released on 27 July 2023. Monster hunter Geralt of Rivia and sorceress Yennefer continue their quest to protect Ciri of Cintra, whose power has potential to save the world or end it, from the various groups of people vying to have their power and destinies aligned with Ciri's. The events in the TV series are adapted from The Time of Contempt, the second novel in the Witcher saga. The good. After Season 2 deviated from the source material, Season 3 aligns more with the plot from the books and games, with Geralt, Ciri, and Yennefer being together and playing happy families. Henry Cavill got to showcase some of his range in the gruff monster killer who mostly communicates in grunts and moves through the world in a veil of neutrality. But now he has to pick a side and pick a fight. Unlike the earlier seasons, which were unrelentlessly dark, Season 3 of The Witcher is lighter with more humor. Jaskier still provides laughs, but his role is more than sole comic relief. We also have the Kingdom of Redania with its forays into the power play under a rather whimsical but deadly king who has a brother who is a bit lost but is much smarter than he lets on. The bad. You might need to watch a refresher video before delving into Season 3 to remember who's who, what is what, and why things are the way they are. As you brace for a bumpy ride and convoluted ride that will have you trying to keep track of all of the players in the place for power and politics of Game of Thrones proportions. The plot gets bogged down in the political intrigue, which can at times get difficult to follow, especially when you don't get explanations as to what exactly anyone wants with Ciri, who is a key piece on the board, and everyone seems to think they have to have her on their side to win. Meanwhile, she's still no closer to figuring out what she's doing, literally wandering in the desert. The pacing of the series, having had to watch in 2 parts, made me anticipate there will be some grand showdown in the final episodes, which we never get. The happy family's facade with Geralt, Ciri, and Yennefer put up doesn't quite seem enough to rebuild their dysfunctional family unit after the betrayals they put each other through. Reminded me of those romantic movies trope where a family does a last-ditch road trip that will magically save their marriage. There might be less of the monster slaying, which is trademark Witcher routine, but it is still generous with its violence, blood, and gore. And oh yeah, characters will get killed, left, right, and center in what feels like a big prune for the next season. The ugly. This will be the last season of The Witcher with Henry Cavill playing Geralt of Rivia. Liam Hemsworth is set to take over the role in Season 4. Henry Cavill is The Witcher, and having any other actor play that role just feels wrong. Imagine someone else other than Johnny Depp being Captain Jack Sparrow. While this season might have gotten the best of Henry Cavill as Geralt, it didn't feel like an epic enough send-off for the man. Final thoughts? The Witcher Season 3 has 8 episodes, same as the other seasons of The Witcher, so it is easy to binge through the series, especially now when you won't need to wait almost a month to get the remaining episodes. Perhaps the pacing will feel more natural without a forced break. Have you watched The Witcher?